Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the show. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Here's what I want to talk about. So, Tucker Carlson interviewed Donald Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff. This is the guy that is meeting with Hamas, with Israel, trying to build a ceasefire, with the Ukrainian side, with the Russian side. And he just interviewed him about his last meeting with Vladimir Putin because Steve Witkoff last week flew into Moscow, to talk about a ceasefire, end of the war. And ladies and gentlemen, listen to what he said.
In the second visit that I had, it got personal. The President Putin had commissioned a beautiful portrait of President Trump from the leading Russian artist, and actually gave it to me and asked me to take it home to President Trump, which I brought home and delivered to him. It's been reported in the paper, but it was such a gracious moment, and told me a story, Tucker, about how when the president was shot, he went to his local church and met with his priest and prayed for the president, not because he was the president of he could become the president of the United States, but because he had a friendship with him and he was praying for his friend. It was, can you imagine sitting there and listening to these kind of conversations? And I came home and delivered that message to our president, and delivered the painting, and he was clearly touched by it. So this is the kind of connection that we've been able to reestablish.
Amen.
Through, by the way, a simple word called communication.
What's fascinating, ladies and gentlemen, is we have a president who our enemies, right? For the last 4 years, we heard Russia's the enemy. We're going to nuclear war. They want to take over Europe. Everybody be scared of the big bad wolf that is Vladimir Putin. But Steve Witkoff goes to meet with him on behalf of Donald Trump, brings back a beautiful portrait. Says, look, when Trump got shot, I went and prayed for him. And he's a Orthodox Russian Orthodox believer. So, they light candles, do their own little rituals. But the way that he knows how he believes is the right way to worship Christ, he does it. And the way he believes is the way to prayer, he did it. And then he said, go tell my friend Trump, here's a gift from the Russian people of the painting to you. It's amazing how the world can change, how the temperatures can either heat up or cool down with just a different president, right? Like Trump said at his speech, you don't need legislation to secure the border. You just need a different president. And I believe the Ukrainian war will, God willing, with the work of Donald Trump and everybody involved, will be over soon. A total ceasefire, then a total end to the war and long-lasting peace. But this is why we voted for Trump. While the world laughed at Kamal and Joe Biden, people actually respect Trump. He is strong, he loves his country, and he understands if you love your country, you don't want war. You want to know who wants wars? Those that hate their country, those that despise their people. They want war because they don't care about lives. But the ones that love their nation don't want war and death. And I'll end it with this. Remember when Zelensky came in all coked out and disrespecting the United States, Trump, J.D. Vance, and the Oval Office? Trump was the first leader in the last 3.5 years of this war who said, you are playing with World War III. You are risking the lives of millions of people. You will not show me a video of any other world leader speaking like that until Trump. The only world leader that said men and women and children are dying, we got to stop the death. Everyone else screams, gotta stop Putin. We don't care. We'll do it as long as it takes. And then Trump says, we got to stop the death. This is why we voted for him. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a huge favor. Smash that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. What are your thoughts on this? And make sure to subscribe. God bless you. See you soon.